Hi. I just saw in Facebook that my first video was a year ago. That was the third person, kind of a really small practice thing. So I thought I'd post update of what I've been working on right now.
Probably figured out the cabin is not so airtight anymore.
So that's one thing. Right now, working on the HUD, and I'm
On the
getting.
panels to the sides, you have bunch of trim controls, cabin climate and other
I'll
switches,
wait.
but they are mostly broken.
So these are just lines from that are not quite related here. Also getting okay. Engines are ready. Pop-ups there. I will not talk much about this, but this will be fit to the actual flight computer, and there will be notifications there also. But as it said that the engines are ready, I'll start them up. And it's a bit unclear how I'm going to do whether the original idea is this is for the voice translation only. The way I'm doing is that I have the audio only in English, but then the idea is that you can choose whether you get the HUD pop-ups for the text, and those get translated, localized, and whether you choose it or not, you're going to get them here. So this is the communicator. Is there a number? 8101. So that translates all the communications from the artificial intelligence body that was talking right a second ago, or if their orbital control gives you orders or things like that. The engines are spooling up. Should be done soon. Most are done. I think this one is still coming up. All engines are ready, so I can fly. If I approach too quickly to some hard object, it's gonna give me the collision warning. I don't have it in the HUD yet, but that will also pop up on the HUD. Then I have a left thumbstick I can lock the altitude, so it keeps it in auto hover. So now it's quite easy to maneuver even in tight spaces. Let's say between these two light posts here. Not too easy, but doable. I only knocked into one. Here is my drift gauge. It shows if I'm sliding around. Now I'm sliding forward. So that's pretty handy if you are even a little bit higher, where it's really difficult to sort of estimate when you don't have any close reference surface if you're drifting. This is the climbing, which will also be on the HUD. And then this is the typical attitude gauge. Shows if my nose is up or down, which is also shown on the HUD there, but that look is changing very soon. I have it already roughed out in Photoshop. I will test out. You can shoot, but that's not the point anyway, not yet. Just kind of a test feature right now. The very first tool I will be making, which I have some functionality done, but it's not in here yet. It's like a laser communicator thing, which just, for example, that command pillar thing has a sort of a receiving area where it can communicate with the laser communicator beam. So basically it's if you think of Doom or any basic game, that how you open doors, that's going to be the laser. How you press buttons, how do you do things, how you activate, and at the same time also you can use it for reading data or dropping data somewhere. Let's say you get some kind of crypted key for a gate, then you can put it there, or you find a abandoned vehicle, you can read its logs using the laser. Basically, the whole idea is that the planet is kind of on a lockdown, so none of the basic radio controls don't work. So then it's mostly the visual-based laser communications, and then you and your base on a close range. But that's it. Not much of a level design yet, but you get an idea of some of the features and the functionality. All the time tweaking the controls. It's now quite it's hard enough that it's hard to talk and land at the same time, but it's still getting there where it's you certainly have the challenging bits, but it's not too crazy. But anyway, about 1 year in, I will try to make more exciting environment looking stuff soon. Cheers.